Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri-Erewa, has urged Nigerians in China to continue to demand their rights, noting that it was clear the Chinese do not want Africans in their country. The former lawmaker also urged China to respect the rights of Nigerians, noting that there were many illegal Chinese migrants in Nigeria who are not being singled out for maltreatment by the Nigerian government. She spoke during a town hall meeting held via Zoom with Nigerians in the Americas on Saturday. Among others, Dabiri-Erewa addressed questions on business, health and politics as it concerns Nigerians in the diaspora. While reacting to a question on what the Nigerian government was doing to address the discrimination and maltreatment of Nigerians in China, she said, "The issue of China has been recurring, and I've been to Chinese embassy a couple of times, putting into consideration what has been happening to Nigerians in China. I will be very realistic with the issue of Africans in China. What I am saying is that they don't want Africans in China. Some businessmen are stranded there, but when you want to come to your home, they don't allow you. In China, if you don't have a residence, you can't get a permit." Dabiri-Erewa noted that talks were ongoing to address the maltreatment. She urged Nigerians to obey the laws of the Chinese government and try to stay out of trouble. She added, "It is still tough for Nigerians in China. Its maltreatment is still ongoing and it has to be dealt with. Right now, there is a little bit of sanity, but we don't know how long it will last. But there's there has to be a permanent solution to the issue of blacks being maltreated in China. We need to build a world of peace and love. There has to be reciprocity. Respect me and I respect you. Treat me well and I treat you well. They should demand their rights and obey their laws too, but the laws should not be discriminatory." So guys, I don't know whether you guys are hearing what this woman is saying. At that government level, you are already aware. And like, most of the time I always like ask that most of the things that Africans are complaining, Nigerians are complaining. It's not even only Nigerians, all African people, they have been complaining. So does it mean that a lot of things happening, the so-called leaders have not been hearing, or they are in a different planet that they don't know what is happening, or they just deliberately not to want to pay attention to that? Because a lot of people have accused them. But is it because of the money you guys go and borrow? Is that why you want to enslave us? Because with this statement made by this woman, because she's speaking at the level of a federal government, and somebody has been saying it, that we are going to, of course, we are already in a second slavery, even in our country. What the leaders are even doing, not paying attention to the plight and to the feelings of the people. And at the end of the day, the man was saying, we've been able to go out of the first slavery, which we don't even know whether we are even out of the whole thing totally. Now we want to enter Chinese, and the way a lot of things have been happening in the country, nobody will say he does not know. The so-called leaders will not say they don't know. The other day, the Oni of Ife, he was accused of selling some land, and some of the Chinese that were caught, even in Osun State, that they were doing mining, or in one of the western states, they were caught. And people are seeing the handwriting, but for her to have said it, it's evidence. Everybody knows, they know what is happening. It's evidence. Because this is what she made, the statement she made is so weighty, and that is just the way it is. For her to have admitted it, that means they know what is happening. That means people are not just saying things, people are not just making things up. Even with the video we saw the video, yet the government cannot tell us they don't know anything about it. The same president that we have now that cannot even say anything. The same issue happened in the South Africa. It did not do anything. It did nothing. And that is why these people always have the effrontery to do whatever they want to do. You see now, every now and then, they want to go and borrow money. And whereas we have what it takes to do right thing for ourselves, to be better people. Yet, we don't want to do that because they want to go to cheap place. They want to go to easiest way in making money, because at the end of the day, they know that they are not the ones that will pay the money. They are just leaving all those debts for the upcoming people, the unborn children. And these people at their old age, see what they are doing. But that being said, that's a different thing entirely. But the statement this man has made is weighty. What else do we want to do? Now, has she related this statement back to the people she's working for, the presidency? So now we have to pamper them. And just like he said, a lot of illegal people in Nigeria, what have they done? People have not done anything to them. Because these people, they know the truth, but they're always covering it up. They're always covering it up. And I think she's fed up. For her to have made this statement, she's really, really fed up. Let's hear what Nigerians are saying concerning this, what she had just said. It's unfortunate. Someone says, as this comment is coming from a minister, a pointer to the fact that they are not interested in us coming to their country, and so has the right to demonstrate what they wanted for a foreigner to pick from. It is not by force to enter a country where we are not welcome, since there are vast better countries to pick from. China hasn't been a friendly country to Nigeria, judging from the quality of the products sent to defraud the citizens of their hard-gotten money. Inferior products freely flow into the country, scamming us of our foreign exchange earnings. Fake products everywhere in the country because of our negligence and compromise of our businessmen and governmental organizations who failed to do a good job to maintain standards of products imported. Chinese plays on the intelligence of a nation whose citizens and leaders love corruption and unpatriotic ways. This is the time to wake up and be proactive in our foreign policies before being enslaved by this crafty, unfriendly nation. Someone said it is natural, it is mutual. Please, Africans, should, African president should send all Chinese packing. Okay, that's what this person is saying. And back to China. Tell your Buhari to stop borrowing loans from them. One that borrows is always subjected to his borrower. Africa must look at our education system and fashion it to suit what we want and solve our technological needs. Since they don't want Africans in China, so let them vacate Africa and see whether they can survive on machines alone without raw materials they suck in a rich Africa. Your statement is laughable, man. There are many illegal Chinese migrants in Nigeria. What is your government doing about that? Hey, why are you in government? Are you so bereft of ideas that you don't know what to do with illegal migrants in Nigeria? Are you also aware that not only do they enter Nigeria illegally that they are also involved in illegal businesses like mining and the likes? You talked about a reciprocal treatment. You now ask Nigerians in China to demand for their rights. Which right? The right that you government have sold long time ago with begging for loans from China. Why can't your government also treat the illegal migrants from China same way they are treating us? An eye opener, an eye for eye. Madam, please wake up. If Buhari is a human being and has not mortgaged the country in this way, or not this time, he would have deported all those people back to their country. Chinese don't have respect for race, particularly blacks, but in Africa we treat them like gods. They encroach on our lands with impunity. The elite use them to do illegal businesses and many other things. Chinese are evil. We should avoid them. The reason is not far-fetched. Now that Africans go cap in hand to beg for funds, we have to be near slaves for them. If our leaders should borrow a leaf from them instead of being beggarly, then they will respect us. The Chinese went into a scheme of stealing technology from the West and adopt it to themselves. Now they are exporting those products to Africa and the West is even jealous and angry. But in my opinion, as Abike Dabiri related this to the presidency or to the president himself, to all of them. So they want to tell us they are not aware. So you know all of these things. Then what are you doing about it? Folding your arms, saying that they have to reciprocate. In what way? Just like somebody is asking. So me, this statement she made is weighty. So what are you guys doing about it? They don't like us, and you welcome them in our country. The other day, I don't know whether it's their high commissioner, was trying to challenge Obi Ezekwesili, because of the statement she made concerning this COVID-19, that they are going to pay for it. The guy has audacity to be telling Ezekwesili that she should mind her language, she should not be partisan. All of that maybe that is what she's hearing here and there. That is what is making her to react the way she's reacting. You can imagine the audacity. And now all of them, see, all these our leaders, they know what is happening, but I don't understand selfishness. I don't know, because of what you want to get, what is not going to be permanent, is not going to be forever, and at the expense of your people. And she has the audacity to be saying that, even the Abike Dabiri. So you want to tell us Buhari did not know? Let us even forget everything that has been happening. A responsible government will know this kind of a thing, and you will still keep quiet. You don't do anything. Since the day I lost hope in the president, that was when the incident that happened to Nigerians in South Africa. This man did not open his mouth to say anything. Single word he didn't say. He didn't say. It was after everything. Obasanjo that even went there for something else had to see the president of South Africa, but our president did not do anything. He was telling us that they had already booked appointment a month after the whole incident, and he went there. If you could see the way they were even telling that Nigerians who are into small business are not needed, they need bigger people. What does that tell you? And he came back, they were not telling students, I don't even know whether if you want to go and study, they'll give you 10 years. And people say people should go with all of those things. We are not interested. A president that cannot fight for his people, even under his nose. See what ÇH1NÀ are doing to Nigerians there. See what they are doing. He cannot say anything. So it's unfortunate. It's an embarrassment to them, all of them, because Arewa Dabiri is part of the presidency, and you are telling us this kind of a thing. And what is the government doing? What have you come back? Have you related it back to them to tell them that this is what our people are going through? It is God that will help us in this country. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's learn from you.